Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together. This is a full-blown, four-alarm holiday emergency here. We're gonna press on, and we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye. And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house. You're goofy. Don't piss me off, Art.
Clark, it's over.
Not according to Santa's watch, it isn't.
Now, come on, son.
Stay out of this, Dad.
Clark, I think it's best if everyone just goes home.
You're listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
Although you'll be hearing it after Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Cerny.
Sorry.
It's Christmas 2016 early gift.
There you go.
Yes, happy holidays. This is another Nugget show
Nugget.
we're doing for you. So we're going to squeeze it out into the bowl. And we're going to try to stay on topic.
We're going to
So
attempt.
this one will be the holiday theme.
Yes.
It
Yes.
being the holidays. We're back in studio of CERN, and we have. See, we're already off. Anyway, we're drinking some Anchor Steam IPAs.
Delicious.
Cerny got a very cool Christmas gift that I saw, which was a wood cutout of the United States. God bless America.
Yep.
And then at each state, besides, I think they fudged a little on Delaware.
Yep.
But each state has a place for a
Beer cap.
beer cap.
So you drink the beer from the origin of that state, and you put it in there like a notch in the belt.
That's true. And I think that's good because, you get stuck in the rut of, oh, I will always get this and I always get that.
Yes.
But this will help you search.
Now, I'm a microbrew fan, so...
So we're living in the time of our lives for microbrews.
Yes.
We're talking about beer now. We're talking about okay. Refocus.
Okay.
Okay. Holidays. We're here. Some people are doing holidays the day after Christmas. Like I started mine on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So 3 days worth.
Okay.
Because wife's family, all this stuff, and now with the kid, obviously you're traveling all over the place.
Yeah, everybody wants to see. Especially like a first grandbaby
Oh,
on your side.
yeah.
Everybody has to see.
And everyone's losing their mind about her, which
Yeah.
she's great. Now, how many...
The gifts.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I realigned my expectations. From Chipper, we'll get... If I get anything, it's a win.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just picturing dresses, bottles, little books, little shoes, little hats, everything you could possibly want, but little for a miniature human.
Yes.
And that's exactly what she got.
I'm sure you probably get the line. Your time is up.
Right. Oh yeah, I knew this, and it's like I think a couple years ago, or probably when we hit drinking age was when, or maybe 18. I kind of stopped expecting present from like the distant family. Like you would always have the aunts that would give you a gift when you're 16, and you're like, oh,
card,
cool,
yeah,
thanks. And then you're like 18, and you're like, I guess I'm just not getting anything anymore because you're like,
Yeah.
oh, you're an adult, you can get your own shit.
Yeah, you can buy yourself.
Yeah. So, and I've definitely stopped doing that for anything. But we have a smaller family, or my side of the family is smaller. But any cool things that you want to share about your thing? I see you have a new
I did. I got a tablet. Yes.
not an iPad. It's okay. Everyone.
That's okay. I have my
Sony's-
preferences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a tablet, which was nice from my wife and my
missus?
mom, and they all went in together
okay.
and they got me a tablet.
So it looks similar form factor to the iPad.
Yes, and actually, because I was just playing with it last night, it's been so long since I had it, because I had the original.
You had the OG iPad.
The first one. That was the last tablet that I had. So, and it broke, because it was old, and I have a little one that's fucking ages things 10 times faster than they need to be.
He's like President Obama when he started. He had this like nice dark hair, and now he's gray and salt and pepper.
Yeah.
That's what the iPad went through with the toddler.
Exactly. So everything I did was off of my phone. So now I'm like, holy shit, I can see. I don't have to hold it, centimeters from my eyes.
Now it's a Samsung,
Yes.
and there's a magnetic case and everything with it. It's pretty crazy how the tablet game has changed in so few years.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yes. And they're not crazy expensive.
Right.
Like
Not $800. It's
Yeah,
like
the
a couple
fucking
hundred.
original. What
Yeah.
was it, like $800 or $900?
Yeah.
It was sold out everywhere.
I guess I can get a second on my house if I can get that new iPad that came out, and
Yeah.
I'll refi my car and I'll get a case for it too. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like the look, and I can't find the right mix of like, well, do I like a big iPad and my phone got bigger than the last one, and you have a pretty big
Yeah, I have
phone, the Note something.
The Note 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was just looking for, but I remembered I gave it up to the toddler.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
why I have a, now I got a case.
I
Chip-
saw this thing.
This thing is, I had to screw it on together. It's like a big metal brick.
So Stern's like, oh, let me get my phone. And I see him, and he has an Allen key, like what you put together your IKEA furniture with. And he's literally unscrewing parts of his case. It's shackles. Explain this thing. What
It's
is
like
it?
a metal frame with like tempered glass and
can't-
rubber bumper. Or,
You could run it over with the car, probably.
Yeah, and it can go underwater.
Ooh,
So
that's useful.
it's to protect it from my offspring.
Yeah.
Who just, if you leave something on the couch, he
He'll
likes to do
destroy it.
this WWE off the ropes jump
Okay.
spring to the next cushion, and he always
Yeah.
steps on my fucking phone.
And, phones now, especially, it seems like they're going more of like, you don't need a contract anymore. So if your phone breaks, you're out like $400 or $500 because you're not getting
Yeah.
it's $100 with a new contract. You're not doing that anymore.
It was, this reminds me, I had problems. It wasn't charging.
Okay.
I plugged it in, it wasn't
Yeah.
recognizing it. So I took it down to Verizon, and I have a rap sheet with them because we had some issues and then a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
Days of yelling. And so he opened my file, and
Cerny has a file at
he opened
Verizon.
my file. He goes, "Oh, you have a history." I said,
Mr.
"I
Cerny's
do."
here, I see.
So he wouldn't help me. He said he couldn't figure it out. So I took it actually to a Samsung dealer
Authorized dealer. Or
in,
whatever.
in Best Buy,
Okay.
and it was just dust. But they wouldn't help me, and he said, "Well, maybe you can upgrade your phone." No, you can't upgrade your phone.
Oh.
I said, "Motherfucker, I don't want to upgrade the phone. I just wanted to charge." Well,
He's like,
yeah,
how can I
help
get a
you."
sale out of this?
Yeah.
Now, you know what would work? I can fix this. The Note 6 charges fine. I'll tell you that. I don't know what's wrong with your phone, but the Note 6 charges pretty good. That's what
Okay.
we do. So, CERN, you cleaned up. You got some new electronics. You got
Yeah.
a case. I got some coffee stuff to drink more coffee and food processor. That's exciting to me, not anyone else. But the other one sounds like a TIE fighter taking off, the one that we have now, and the new one supposedly it's like 14 cups. And anyway, I can make all sorts of goodies with it. But the holidays, as Griswold, what's his first name?
Clark
Griswold.
Griswold.
Clark Griswold mentioned in the show opening, we're going to have a Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Tap dancing. I find that's what the holidays have kind of become is like, and now that we're going to different places and you're going to your wife's family and she's coming to yours and distant,
And everything.
it's like, for some reason, okay, we just got to suck it up for this day. And I have, I don't have a drinking problem. I don't have that bad of a drinking problem. But when I get to the place that we're going to be for a couple hours, I'm like, let me get a giant glass of wine. Let me get a beer. I need to take the edge off a little bit.
I agree.
So I can maintain my way through this.
No, I don't know
and
about
survive.
you. I don't know about you. And I I find this a lot.
You know a lot about me, Sturdy.
Especially doing with the family, or even it stretches to work and stuff.
Yeah,
Why do we have to make things so fucking hard?
I don't.
Just setting a time. It's like, okay, what time can you be here? I took the day off. Anytime. Well, what time would work for you? Anytime. I have nothing to do. I took the day off from work. I'm on vacation.
Right.
I don't have to go back to the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Anytime. Well, if you had to pick a time, okay, then 5. Well, I think 5 is too early. Then what the fuck time? Then what time do you want? Well, 5:30.
Then fucking tell me
Then-
5:30.
Okay, 5:30. Well, does that work for you? And it's like, I'm not answering that. So I just usually after that, I'm like dead air.
Yeah.
Just hello. Yep. I've already established at any time, so I told you to tell me what time. I'm not going to respond to you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this is from your parents or from?
From
okay.
yeah.
Now, here's a problem that I'm having, and yes, I do get that. my family especially, they don't want to step on anyone's toes. Here's the situation that we'll have when we are sitting down to dinner or trying to sit down. My grandma, who's in a walker, and you talk to my mom, she acts like, Grandma, you'll be lucky if she's here next week. You talk to Grandma, she's like, oh, I'm trying to make it to 100. I'm like, it's in 8 years. Good luck to you. I hope so, but, there's conflicting information I'm getting here.
Yeah.
But Grandma kind of has her seat just because she's there. And then I'll be like, oh, I'll sit here. And they're like, oh, I put my drink down, but if you want to do it, I'll move. I'm like, oh, no, okay, I'll move. And then, oh, you want to sit here? Well, I was thinking like this fucking wishy-washy bullshit. And, I could sit here, and it's all this stuff. So I get the same thing. But now that my mom is texting a little bit and emailing a little, which is scary.
She stepped
it's
up.
very scary.
Okay.
She doesn't understand, like, we're on vacation, right? In 2 weeks, we're going to turn our emails back on at work, and we're going to have hundreds of emails. I don't even want to look.
I think 500 I'm going to hit.
Right. And my mom does this passive-aggressive stuff. It's like, oh, honey, I wasn't sure if you were coming because you never responded to my email. You never confirmed. I'm like, Mom, I'm receiving so many emails a day, I can't literally reply to confirm, like, Cerny, I'll be over at 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I didn't expect, okay, see you then, Chipper. And then I say, okay, see you then, Cern. And, we're just fucking circling ourselves. It's like, my mom said, okay, dinner's at 5.
Okay.
Okay, Mom, gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
And then she sends this, like, freak out text that she puts my brother on, Chris, or my wife, and me. Didn't hear back. Please confirm that time is okay. I'm like, Mom, it's fucking okay. We'll be there unless we're in a car accident.
You didn't get my courier pigeon?
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Mom, I sent it vis-a-vis the Postal Service. Maybe that's why I haven't got it.
I heard they're backed up this time of year.
Oh, my God. I pass a post office on my way home from work every day on my scooter.
Yeah.
And the past 2 weeks have just been, the rate of postal worker suicides during the holiday season must just skyrocket.
Yeah, it must.
I
It
can't
must.
imagine. And they're doing like 2 rounds a day in the city. Like they'll hit it in the morning and then they'll do again at night to deliver all the pack. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we have that.
I couldn't even deal with it. So, did you have any exciting family dramas or funny stories that antidote things that you need to share about your holiday?
It's pretty low key. My wife's parents came early. I think the 20th.
They're a fun bunch,
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Now, your family and drinking is involved. So that's good, because I think drinking kind of just brings everything down a notch.
Yeah. So
unless you have
we go to my grandparents on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Night. That's what we're trying to.
the tradition that you're trying to
The
build.
tradition is we always go to this restaurant.
Okay.
Close to my parents' house.
Okay.
Or no, my grandparents' house. Sorry. And trying to schedule a reservation time. Although it's Christmas Eve, you
Right.
don't need to make a reservation. But that's
Yeah.
I'm pretty. The
That's
fucking
probably-
thing was wide open, but okay, it's okay. and it's not like this is a new tradition. This has
Yeah.
been a tradition for as long as I can remember.
Okay.
So let's just say for the
Let's
last
just say
25 years,
Okay. Yeah. Jeez.
the restaurant has never
Yeah.
been busy. So,
That's
but anyway,
pretty good.
okay, that's fine. My grandma wants to make the reservation.
Yeah.
So I just said make the reservation, and then we do this whole dance.
Of the time dance. What time's best for you? Now, I will say, going out for at least one of these holiday meals seems like a great idea. Less dishes. You don't have to fucking stress about cooking.
Because I remember, and that's why we went, because
Yeah.
we used to have it bring it back, and then we'd have to wait. And my grandparents don't have a dishwasher, so opening the presents when we were
Yeah.
little, we have to wait for them to wash the dishes, and it was fucking. You can just see all the presents
Torture.
there, waiting to be opened, and I couldn't because didn't have a dishwasher. So then
Now-
we started going. That's how we started going there.
Having seen kids, 5 and under, like preparing for Christmas, it is. Now, I sound like a big pussy, and I never would have said this. While like you can see, it's exciting and it's fun to see them so excited. But when they see a present and it says like to Chipper from mom and dad or something, and you're 5 years old,
Yeah.
and to literally see the excitement shaking your body like you're like Michael J. Fox, you're just like, oh my God, you're just fucking like, oh, the fucking present. It could be, wonder what it is. It could be something.
Yep.
And then like, no. It's like a dog. If you put a fucking T-bone steak on
Yeah.
the ground and said, sit, and the dog's like, holy shit, I can't wait much longer. I'm going to break out of this.
See, and then we did have a thing where my little guy asked my mom if he had presents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was
A valid question.
yes. Well, do I have 2 presents? Do I have 3 presents? And he started going,
I had noticed when I came over today, I think he's big into the accounting stuff now. He told me you guys have 2 cats.
Yeah.
Then held up 4 fingers.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, he's getting there. He's getting there.
We're learning.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
So I have to train my now. When your baby gets older,
Yeah.
you might have to train your mom. Like I've trained my mom that he is fucking 3. Don't get so mad when he asks things like, well, how many presents do I have? He just wants to know.
Right.
And then sometimes we have meltdowns and he doesn't want to fucking eat something in the restaurant. He didn't want to eat something. He just wanted to eat the ranch. And at that point in time, I said, fine.
Here's a straw.
Yeah. He got a spoon and he started eating the ranch with the
Oh my God.
It's just like,
Nothing?
what?
No dip bread into it or anything?
We were dipping our French fries, and then he just
Okay.
said, "Fuck the French fries," and
he-
grabbed a spoon and started. And I said, "It's Christmas Eve. I'm not gonna do it.
This is
I'm not. We do this 364 days of the year.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take it off today.
right.
Fuck it."
That's and I think that's where a lot of people are kind of going like, second cupcake? Fuck it. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead.
You're so excited from getting whatever you want. But yeah, how many presents do I have? That's pretty good.
She got me. Well, we don't need it. But Mom, come on.
Yeah. Like,
Anyway.
yes, I normally don't come home and fill my kids an 8-ounce cup of ranch and have them drink that for dinner. I don't know about you. I would consider that bad parenting.
I
But
think I would. Yes.
there are exceptions to the rule.
Yeah, it's
And
Christmas,
Christmas Eve
and
is
I don't
fun.
want. And we're gonna open presents tonight, and with a toddler, any
Sliver.
sliver of bad, something bad,
Uh-huh.
the mood has changed, sour,
okay.
and everyone's gonna pay the fucking price. Everybody.
So you just got to keep
Everybody.
you got to keep the morale
Yeah.
high.
You gotta keep morale high sometimes.
That's good. Okay. Now,
Can't always be punishments.
and I've noticed we were always on the 25th is when you're opening your presents. I think maybe on Christmas Eve night we would get one, or there was one set aside for us.
Yeah.
I've been noticing, just from what I'm observing on Facebook, people are doing it's Christmas week. I guess we can open our stuff now. And they're kind of just like, they'll open 4 presents there. They'll open them on Christmas Eve. I guess everyone has their different traditions, but did you guys
see.
do the big Christmas morning, everyone run downstairs and rip out the packages? Or
So usually we do Christmas Eve is we go to my grandparents and we open my grandparents and my parents all give the kids and us gifts. And that's
Okay.
what we always do. And then Christmas Day is Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Now, my wife has some kids,
Right.
So she
Yeah,
has she has to trade off
Okay.
Christmases. So
Yeah.
this year, every odd year, she has to
Give them up.
give them up on Christmas Day. So. We told the kids that we wrote a letter to Santa, and he's
Okay.
gonna come a day early for everybody.
That's good.
So Christmas Eve morning was Christmas because they won't be here on Christmas.
That
Day.
makes sense.
So
that makes sense to me. And I
But-
guess, split families, what are they? I don't know
Yeah, I
what.
guess that's
Yeah,
what
split. There, it's like more common now. So this kind of thing is happening more often, or maybe when you get them back on the 29th or whatever, then you do your Christmas there. But I think
Yeah,
the kids would probably
because-
prefer it on earlier.
Maybe if they're older. So, but the whole they think
Yeah.
Santa. They're holy
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Santa's gonna skip.
He's
skip
gonna-
us.
that's a good point.
No, I just wrote Santa a letter. He knows.
So we're gonna have to think. And we went to one of my friends had us over for dinner, and we brought the little kid over, and him and his wife, his new wife, bought these like fucking mall Santa quality suits, Mrs. Claus and Santa.
Oh
like,
boy.
the cheap ones you get that are like red felt. These ones are velvet, like crushed velvet, like a really good beard. I would guess it's probably like at least $200 or something for this thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, she's gonna have you working like J.C. Penney's to pay the suit back.
Oh, yeah.
So he goes, oh, Santa, and they're like, oh, your little girl is, and I mean, I hadn't seriously thought about this for a while, and you've known me for a while, sir. And sometimes I don't think before I talk, and I just open my mouth.
Okay.
And I said, we're thinking, we don't know if we're really going to tell her about Santa. The fucking looks that I got, it was like, I might have said like, you know what, Hitler wasn't that bad of a guy. Like, he was all right. Like, this is the fucking looks. I was like, mouth agape staring at me.
Oh, okay.
They were like, oh, I don't know if we could be friends if you do that. like, Jesus, I just
Friendship
said,
over. This is a deal breaker.
So, and I mean, but I've heard other people say, we don't really talk about Santa and we don't do the elf on the shelf and all this stuff, but like,
Okay, let me just give you a word of advice.
let me hear the elf on the shelf thing, because I said the words and I saw the grimace on your face.
My wife, who will be listening,
Okay.
started this. You started this. It is a pain in the fucking ass because you have to remember every night. He comes alive December 1st and he fucks around and does shit.
He's a little Barbie doll of sorts.
Yeah, like
but an elf.
stuffed elf, yeah.
And what's the premise behind him exactly?
In the month of December, he comes alive and does whatever. Naughty stuff, funny stuff, hides throughout the house.
Now, we've seen the pictures on Facebook, like him shitting a Hershey Kiss out or like doing a bunch of Coke or fucking a bunch of Barbies. Like, that part seems fun. But so every starting
night,
in December,
he's supposed to come alive
Okay.
and do stuff.
Now, do you kind of hide him a little bit? Like, do the kids run around and try to find?
Yeah, that's
where he is?
mostly what,
Okay.
the first day, I think he brought donuts or something for the kids. And then he does a lot
okay.
of hiding and
Okay.
stuff like that. But there's been a lot of times where I've walked downstairs and, oh shit, I forgot to hide him. You just fucking throw them before the kids come down. They're coming down the stairs, you just throw them in the bathroom or something.
So that's what I hear a lot. And what's the rule about if you touch him, or is he a direct line back to the big man in the North Pole?
I've heard that rule. I didn't tell the kids that
Okay.
rule because I don't.
Now, did you hear about the girl that called 911?
No.
Because she touched Elf on the Shelf, and she called 911 to say, like, right here, little girl calls 911. Okay. Here we go. Officer 504 to headquarters. Go ahead, 504. Isabella apologized. She touched Elf on the Shelf. She won't call 911 again. So she called 911 and hung up, or she said, I was sorry or something about calling or about touching the elf.
Oh.
And they sent squad cars out because, if a kid calls
Yeah.
911, you can't not go. And she was, let's see, the cops still came to the house to check on her, and she was freaking out, crying hysterically, and started panicking. The mom was napping during the whole thing. So mom's asleep. She goes and touches the elf, knocks him over. Who knows what happened? She freaks out thinking she's not going to get a Christmas and calls 911.
See, we didn't do that,
It sounds like that's a good rule to implement.
but it's still a pain in the ass. A pain in the ass.
So I can see the first couple days you're probably inspired to do some crazy, the donuts or have them snorting sugar up or whatever.
But like the gym workout routine,
Yeah.
inspired. But after a while,
After a couple days, you're just like,
fuck.
well,
You have to set an alarm to remember because you forget to.
And no, I'm sure you've forgotten. Do they say like, oh, he hasn't moved or something?
There's an older one downstairs.
Now, is
She's
she
her name.
still on high school?
14, yeah.
Freshman.
So sometimes she's actually saved us where
Okay.
she's come out and noticed that we forgot and has
Has
done
done
something
something. Okay.
before,
So is she moved off the Santa train, I would assume?
Oh, I don't know if she's even on the Santa
Okay.
train.
Okay. So
As long
she's
as I
kind
can
of,
remember, she has not been on.
she's on the team, she's on the parents' side. Now we'll
Yeah.
say that because
Yeah.
there's this whole thing about the people that know and don't. Maybe my kid won't won't be one
See,
of your.
n-
I'm
no,
not
I
going to
don't
lie
know.
to her.
My wife has done. The Santa brings stocking stuffers because.
Okay.
And I agree.
Everyone
with this.
does it differently too. That's the
Yeah.
interesting thing.
Now, the stockings is because, well, God damn it, we got the good present, and we should get the credit for the good present, and not Santa.
You know what? I like this. I do like that. Now the stocking, is it like, I forgot, like a bunch of candy and just kind of odds and ends,
Odds
maybe
and ends.
coloring books and things
And
like
they
that
got-
sort of.
They did get some video games.
Okay.
Black Ops 3.
Wait, who got that for who, sir?
Santa got it for the kids, but I think
he
I
was-
think I was playing. I said,
Right,
step aside, give me the
right.
remote, give me the sticks.
the
What's the
game's-
sticks? Give me that. That you don't even deserve to have if you know what the sticks are.
The game's opened and scratched already? Well, I had to see if it worked. You know, don't question Santa's motives.
When I said, give me the sticks. What's the sticks?
Oh,
give me that right now. You have lost all privileges.
So
Go to
Elf
your
on
room
the
and think about
Shelf.
it.
Now, do you have to buy a new one or you just buy it and you bust them out and
Just bust him out. He goes away with the Christmas
okay.
and he comes out.
He
with
goes in
Christmas.
with the tree or whatever.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a genius. The person who invented that's bazillionaire, probably. I would imagine, right?
Yeah. You see that trend where people are dressing up their fucking babies as Elf on the Shelf?
Oh, and they're putting them. Are they like setting them around or
Yeah.
just dressing them up?
Dressing
like
up,
that?
setting them around.
Yeah.
Kind of like, come on.
That's pretty good. Yeah. And I've noticed everyone now is posting that. Now, granted, my wife posted a crying baby picture, but the
Yeah.
baby, specifically the baby sitting on Santa's lap having
Yeah.
a horrible time,
Yeah.
is like, you know, it's someone said, oh, you know, like you spend all this time telling your kid to stay away from strangers, and then you tell your kid to sit on a stranger's lap. A weirdly dressed person
Yeah.
with a beard, probably smells of bourbon, and
Yeah.
you know, you're supposed to tell him secrets about what you want and sit on his lap. But any other time, if this was June and this was at the swimming pool, you would
Absolutely
fucking
not.
murder the person who tried to
Yeah.
get your kid to sit on his lap.
See, we had my little guy was pumped. He wanted to see Santa. He wanted to tell him.
Okay.
As soon as it's his turn, he
Yeah.
turns to me and says, I don't want to see Santa anymore. And I said,
Okay.
well, I don't blame you, but we're going to go anyways.
Right.
I just wait in line.
These fucking lines are, you probably put 30 minutes, an hour in there, I'd imagine,
Yeah,
right?
something like that, yeah. I said, we waited in line. You're going to sit on fucking Santa's lap.
Right. You're going to do it. Now, listen here. We both don't want to be here, kid, but suck it up. which is the theme of the holidays is suck it up.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah. Suck it up.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
just get through this.
We'll get through it. Just like we already are through our second Nugget show.
So
Squeezed it out
So
so soon. But so our plan moving forward is we'll do a couple of these nuggets that we'll release out more frequently, and then we'll also have a longer, more traditional 45-minute hour show that we've kind of been doing. So
like a snack before the meal.
yes, or a blowjob before anal,
Oh, even better.
even better. Although, if she's down, blowjob after anal, but that could get messy. Anyway, I guess we will talk to you next time. Hopefully, everyone had a good holiday.
Hopefully.
Yes, and
Hopefully you survived.
ho, and pimp. Cheers.
Cheers.